You might have heard the term free will about once or twice in your life, maybe. But what is free will? I think we should start by defining our terms. Will is used as a noun here. It is the capacity of a person to make choices, decisions, or intentions. So that word is pretty easy. So let's attack the problem. The word free has plenty of definitions. I will do later videos on the other definitions, but for now, we're going to zoom in on one. Since there are so many ways to describe free, we're going to use the most used definition. The free in free will is used as an adjective. It's describing the type of will you have. Free here is almost always described as not being determined or constrained by external forces, such that one could have chosen otherwise. So let's put this definition to the test. If we can find any determining factor or constraint by external forces, this definition will collapse. So let's say you're looking to go to a new team in the NBA. This would mean that there's 30 options on the table. The thing is, when making this decision, you're looking for the teams to meet some type of criteria. Location, salary, championship expectations. Would you call these determining factors in making your decision? If so, then you are now constrained by external and internal forces. All the way to the point that you would choose no other team besides the one that meets your criteria. It may appear that many choices are available, but you're only going to pick the things that meet what you want. Some would push back and say,
well, you're still acting on your desires.
But you can't choose what you desire. Even if you could, the next question is now, why did you choose that desire, and what made you choose to choose that desire? For example, what made you want this specific location? You can't say, I made myself want it. That's circular. Our values and desires come from our experiences and how our brain processes these experiences. So it doesn't look like you can choose anything without having some type of determining factor or constraint that's outside of your control. Looking at it from this perspective actually offers us so many benefits. For example, instead of saying that someone is homeless because they chose to be lazy or drug addicts, we look at factors that contributed to their situation, like their upbringing, environment, biology, drugs, economic pressures, etc. This gives us a chance to treat the determining factors of homelessness, offering aid instead of blame, especially for things outside of their control. And remember, if there's anything outside of their control, it's no longer free. It's limited at best. So if you guys have any pushback, comments, or questions, please leave them in the comments.